Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Nets trail by 5.
Ooh, we're leading this time. Let's try to get a win here today.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for deep. I don't care how much you score. At some point, you got to stop some people, too.
Johnson attacking. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night. Freak kicks to Harden. Dishes to Booker. No good. Good defensive work there by Young. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Kilpatrick. Screen by Young. There's a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. They get the rebound. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, impressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive
And of course, Freck with the dunk.
You can't ever give up on a play.
Brooklyn trailing. Johnson with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Screen by Boozer. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And it's Kilpatrick missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Ariza with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for James Harden.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Johnson's checked in. Kilpatrick passes to Johnson. Bogdanovich dishes to Boozer. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Rockets leading by 3.
Pass.
Here's Chalmers. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. He dishes it to Freak. Ball's knocked loose. And the basket by Chalmers. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Huge hole in the defense.
That was almost another turnover by me.
Cutting through it.
Out to the wing. Johnson kicks to Johnson.
Johnson kicks to Johnson.
Shot off the screen, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case,
why the fuck does he do that? And why did it go down so much?
Here's Kilpatrick, defended by Chalmers.
Why am I asking you all these questions?
Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Johnson. Up and in on the layup. Now just a 1-point Houston lead.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Out to the right wing.
Why would I pass it to him? God damn it, these guys are retarded.
Left to play in the first. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. That gives them the lead. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now,
I had an
here's
opening.
Chalmers. He's guarded closely. Here's Smooth. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up. You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
The pass to Kilpatrick. The dish to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Kilpatrick. No good from outside.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Feeds to Booker. Capella dishes to Chalmers. He kicks it to Freak. Off the pick. The rebound by the Nets.
Man, I cannot fucking shoot well.
The tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end.
Okay, fans, put your hands together. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Let's try to get some scoring done.
So why stop? Keep it up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for Brooklyn now, Jarrett Jack is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Young, then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And Jack, here we go, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Beautiful double clutch. Great job to get the shot past the defender.
So what does it look like, Mega?
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large. And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
I'm Mr. Splash, man.
Brought to you by Kia. Thaddeus Young on the wing. 13 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. Young's got 6. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Patrick lifting a whole new 5 on the floor. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to New Orleans.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor is not what it needed.
There we go.
And now
8 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists.
Here in the second.
Johnson outside. He feeds it to Johnson.
That was stupid.
That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Oh my
11
God.
points for Johnson.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball.
And 1. Let's go.
Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown.
Easy free
for the
throws
Rockets.
right there.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
The rebound by Johnson.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He picked up 18 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Rockets trail by 3. Knocked away.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Johnson kicks to Boozer. Johnson to screen from past the arc. They get it back. And Lopez throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole
really?
bench jumping.
No assist because he can't fucking hit it when I pass it to him. But when it tips and he catches it, he makes it. It's whenever I throw the assist at it, he just fucking misses.
Shot and game clock. Has to Kilpatrick. Now the feed to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Out to the wing. 3-pointer and the basket by Kilpatrick. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And so we wrap up the first half. Brooklyn ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you certainly have some ground to make up in the second half of this game. Where do you guys need to improve as a team?
I mean, I think the biggest thing we need to improve upon is humility.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We've done it all right.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Johnson. He's got 14 points, and he's hit the mark twice from 3-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Chalmers in for Trevor Ariza. Rockets trail by 15. Smooth. He's in at the point. He's out there with Chalmers. Howard is out there with Harton. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second chance points.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Screen by Boozer. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Rockets trail by 11. Kicks it to Chalmers.
Oh, shit. Come on.
Dishes it to Boozer. Elbow shot is on the way.